Okay, there we go. My microphone wasn't working there. Anyways, hey Sneaks. I responded to you, but I guess my microphone didn't get picked up. And now I can't use the forbidden word, the sus word now. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? What's your progress at? No progress today? Fair enough. You see, a normal person would, see 2 a.m. and they would, go to sleep. But I guess you're different and want to walk. Well, that sounds nice. I wish I didn't have to sleep either. That's probably smart, seeing as how late it is. I'd recommend going to sleep now, of course. Meanwhile, I'm getting sleepy and it's only 5:30. Oh, you enjoy the Barry B. Bensons? And the fact that they like jazz? You like jazz?
Open up, this is the Swolice.
Oh no. I'm being
Have you been
raided.
getting your daily recommended amount of gains?
Hello, Arkad. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Your mom. 9, 10. Are you not used to the Swolice, Sneaks? They have a habit of showing up.
What now?
I was talking about the Swolice. They have a habit of showing up.
Yep.
How's the brick construction going?
I think I've got one more thing to do. One more like support to do.
Oh, you're still in the supports.
Yeah.
So wait, what else have you done today?
I slept a lot. I don't know. I didn't feel good the first part of the day, so I just slept.
Yeah, maybe you have Ligma.
Anyway.
Alright, so I'm down to do what our plan is. I won't speak it here, but I'm down to
Cool.
execute our plan.
Cool.
I don't think we should do it today. We should definitely spend time preparing.
Yeah.
Oops, what am I doing? Arkad, what the hell? That's a lot of time. Thank you. Obviously, the environment down here is all Swolice, the chat Swolice, the VC is Swolice, and the sub-alerts are Swolice, and to an extent the streamer is Swolice. As you breathe that in, and you constantly taste the Swolice. I think I've got the title here.
It was just, I don't know. You know that video of the guys in the salt mine?
Oh, is it? This is like a video about salt mines.
Yeah, and it's like down here, salt is the way of life. And then they're interviewing a salt miner, and he says that, but he's talking about salt and the environment of the salt mines.
There we go. You're welcome.
Nice.
Alright, I've got Nightbot to do your bidding.
Nice. I'm just gonna post this in general with no context.
What, the Swolice copy positive?
Yeah. Damn it, SneezeX!
What?
I've been robbed.
Did he beat you?
I've been robbed.
I'm still sub to you, right? I can't remember how long I subbed for.
I don't know.
Yes. I like it.
He doesn't say it like that.
I don't know how he says it. I've never played TF2.
Well, he's Russian.
Alright, well, I don't speak Russian.
He doesn't say da.
Isn't
It's
that,
just
isn't
thick,
that yes?
gravelly Russian accent. What now?
Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I thought that was no for some reason.
No is niet.
Yeah, I know that. I had a brain fart. Give me a break, Arkard, please.
Come on.
Arkard.
No.
Yeah, bliat. Actually, I think I'll come on tonight and, no, maybe I won't come on, but I'll design a house.
Well, Sneeze X Stuka's another good one.
Yeah, everyone knows that word from Russian.
Because of the...
Memes.
Yeah. All of the small Russian children playing video games. Who somehow find their way onto American servers. And yell at the team for not being fluent in Russian.
That makes no sense when you really think about it.
Lots of things make no sense.
One of my favorite things to do is, like, on, say, like, Mineplex or whatever, whenever the Russians are on, like, the afternoons or whatever, is just, like, just putting random Cyrillic words with, like, zero, like, cohesion into chat.
Ah yes, the Cyrillic language.
You know what I mean. Words in Russian in the Cyrillic script that I can't easily read. There's no need to be pedantic, Arkard.
Does every need to be pedantic?
No, there's not.
Down here, pedantry is a way of life.
Who are you that are so wise in the ways of science? It should be sometime... Likely Wednesday is when I will be at 25%.
Nice.
Yeah.
Walk faster.
I'm trying.
Do. Or do not. There is no try.
Sure. I've already walked 9 hours today. And I spent that entire time watching half of the Fellowship of the Ring and then the other 2 movies as well.
Did you watch the extended editions?
Of course.
Good.
Yeah, when I saw the runtime of Return to the King, I was like 4.5 hours. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yep. Prepare yourself for a ride.
It's pretty well done.
We should do movie nights while digging during like OS.
Do you want to watch the Hobbit trilogy and the Lord of the Rings trilogy while we're doing this?
We could do.
Hell, we can do all we could do all the Harry Potter films while we're at it. Nothing's gonna stop us.
I'll never look at the Harry Potter series the same way again after watching Harry Potter and the Second Amendment.
Harry Potter and the Chamber is Loaded.
Harry Potter and the Pistol of Alabama.
Harry Potter and the Line of Fire.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Flamethrower.
What was Half-Blood Prince? I can't remember.
Harry Potter and the Half-Cocked Glock.
Harry Potter and the Deadly Howitzer.
the American Harry Potter trilogy. I'm so glad they didn't just stop at localizing Philosopher's Stone and Sorcerer's Stone. Instead, they made everything American.
I loved in the chamber is not the chamber is loaded. The Second Amendment when when you see the American flag flying over the train station.
It's so good.
I like how we were like we were predicting that.
Do, 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 do. And he's like firing his gun in the air and
Some-
yeah, scrolling up to see the American flag was just like I love
Someone
this
gets
country so much.
defenestrated out of a window.
Yeah, that too.
I wasn't expecting
That's one of my favorite words.
what defenestration.
Yeah,
I was not.
defenestration is such a good word.
I love it too. I wasn't expecting any defenestration to occur.
Yeah, me neither. Nobody expects
The Spanish
defenestration.
The Spanish defenestration. You know what's fantastic is the 30 Years' War started because of defenestration.
How many defenestrations of Prague were there? I know there were like 2 at least.
Wait, I thought there was 4. Hang on.
Were there 4?
Defenestrations of Prague. I'm sure there's like a disambiguation. Let's see how many are there? First, 1483, 1618, and further defenestrations. More events of defenestration have occurred in Prague during its history, but they're not usually called defenestrations of Prague. Sometimes...
Okay, so there's two main ones, but there's also like the little ones that aren't as that don't pick up the illustrious title. I'd like to think like this is an incomplete list of defenestrations.
You can help by expanding it. I know what we must do.
I was explaining the word to one of my my friend's dads, and he was like, "Oh, I've done that before." We were at a bar before like a college football game or something like that, and there were fans of the other team. You know, it was a home game, and he's all dressed up in his gear or whatever, and there were It was actually he went to Virginia Tech. Yeah, I guess you know that school. And the opposing fans were thinking of were talking about jumping up and pulling the big like tapestry down. One of them was right next to the window, and he overheard them, and so when one of them jumped, he shoved him out the window.
Nice.
While he was in midair, and I'm like, you absolute legend.
Chad moves there.
How many people can say they've defenestrated somebody?
There are not many who can say that.
Right.
Put that on
Is
my...
it possible to learn this power?
Not from an Austrian. I just love that sequence of events. Hey, you guys need to stop being Protestant. Nah.
Yeah. I just like how there's a lot of examples in history of people going, hey, you need to do this, and nah.
I'm trying to think of other good examples of that.
Rosa Parks is one that you hear a lot.
Yeah, that is a good one. Hey, you guys can't settle west of the Appalachian Mountains. No.
Nah.
Now look.
Yep.
Some great snow plains here.
The proclamation line. Thank you, Britain. Very cool.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Did you tell Tile about our holidays that we came up with?
No, I didn't. I sent him. I uploaded my perspective as an unlisted video and sent it to him in case because he was talking about making like a highlight of it, and so I thought he could like.
He might want my footage then.
Like at relevant parts, he could like put like me up in the corner, being like.
He might want my perspective then, because I did the whole running around thing.
Yeah, that was really funny. I want the perspective of like you sailing away and then like seeing me emerge from the shadows, like.
That was so good.
That was so funny.
I'm glad he was a good sport about it and was like, hey, here's your stuff.
He honestly was like, yeah, the last server I was on was really stuffy. We didn't get to do shit like this.
I don't normally do shit like that. You know what? I think I know why. It's because I'm not the one running the server, so I don't care. I can break all the rules.
I am running the server and I'm still doing it. It's like part of the fun. It's like part of the fun of a Minecraft server is to mess with your friends. In like a good-natured way, of course.
Yeah, you don't want to like encase their house in obsidian or something.
I've had someone do that to me before. On a server.
That
Because
happened to me,
I,
and then they, Oh no, that's not what they did. It was actually really clever. So they placed bamboo and had it grow all around my house, and then they put... These... It was actually really genius. They put a Elder Guardian underground inside an obsidian box.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That is...
That happened.
is
That happened,
evil.
and I just logged off. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this.
That is...
Hey, Rigel, how's it
That
going?
is absolutely evil. I guess what you would... one way you could deal with it is... place TNT outside the obsidian box, and it would damage the Guardian through it.
Yeah.
Or drink milk and very quickly.
Try and dig through.
Yeah, but yeah, that sounds terrible.
Oh, you know what? You know what I plan to do?
Hmm.
I'm going to save the first diamond sword that I use. And then when I'm eventually able to, I'm going to repair it through mending.
I'm gonna try and save a lot of diamond pickaxes that way, because I can reuse them on, you know, grunt work.
Exactly. I just want to save my first diamond sword, though, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing with the first wood pickaxe. It's like a treasure.
Yeah, I've got my first wood pickaxe
See,
in a chest.
I want to put it on display on an item frame. It's just that I run the risk of like something catastrophic happening and then it falls off.
I have it in the chest. Oh, do what I was on a server once, and we were like we were doing that sort of thing, putting like first tools in boxes, and someone just put in a display as like a joke, a replica of the first crafting table on the server, and it's just a random crafting table. It was beautiful.
Oh look, there's the word cloud in standard galactic alphabet.
Nice.
At some point I should do that thing where I start arming zombie pigmen with full diamond armor. As for why? Because it's funny. Oh, so I once did that, right? I armed a zombie pigman with Prot 4 armor. And then I brought him... he was like caged up inside the nether hub. And he was then released by somebody. And then you want to know what happens next?
Somebody punched a pigman and he was like, fuck around and find out.
It was in 2013 this happened, but the one who punched it was Splax. He walked up, punched it, logged out. And then we were left to deal with the aftermath.
Nice. How did that go?
I managed to keep it at bay by repeatedly shooting it. It took, I think...
That was...
It took like 20 bow shots to kill it.
That was when universal anger was a thing, right?
Yes.
Now it's not a thing because I remember fucking someone was like hundreds of blocks away in the nether and he punched a pigman and all the pigmen around me got hostile and I was like, the fuck?
It didn't make much sense gameplay-wise.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Apparently someone at my little sister's high school, or a group of students, stole a toilet. Why do you do that?
That's pretty Chad, not gonna lie. How the fuck do you just steal a toilet? You wouldn't steal a toilet.
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a bear.
Yes, I would. Tired of boiling water every time you make pasta? Boil a few gallons at the beginning of the week and freeze it for later.
I'm gonna suggest that to my dad as a cooking tip, see what he says.
See if he like catches it. Do you have tips for me to stay motivated on my journey to the Farlands?
Keep walk.
Well, that's the most like applicable advice. Honestly, my best advice for you is to just accept that it's going to take a long time.
Acceptance.
Acceptance is the hardest part.
Also, it's better to do like an hour every day than doing like 4 hours one day, getting burned out and not wanting to do it anymore.
What if
You
you're
just try to make your progress steady.
What if you're me?
Well, remember, you tried to go a bit hard. You've got like a higher tolerance, and you went a bit hard, and you were like, I don't want to do this.
Fair enough.
And so you pulled back a little bit.
More back into my limits.
Yeah.
I recommend you have a compass that way you're not watching the cores every time. Yeah, that's another good thing too, is just having the compass aligned.
So you don't have Ant Venom's heart rate monitor in the corner?
Oh, sorry, should I put a heart rate monitor in the corner? Oh man, that would have been great to see what my heart rate was going to be when I reached the Farlands. We'll never know. I can assure you, from my perspective though, it was fast. Your obstacles with going to the Farlands are not really physical in-game. It's really just a mental game. Oh, tips on not getting bored? Honestly, I would just like put like YouTube videos on your phone or something if you're gonna do that, or if you don't have the option.
Mute your mic.
Yeah, mute
Watch
your
videos on your phone.
like. I spend a lot of time like if I'm doing no commentary stuff, I just like will either listen to or watch like history documentaries or just other stuff, just to keep my mind off of the fact that I'm pressing W for 5 hours.
I was watching a history documentary before this knucklehead added me.
I didn't add you.
You did add me.
No,
You DM'd me.
that's not adding though.
I got a notification from you.
That's not
Most
adding.
like- Okay, I'll concede that. But I'm still salty that you deprived me of my history
You
documentary.
could have told me to fuck off until you were done. Yeah, talking with your friends is definitely a good way to go. That's one of the strategies I've used and am currently using. Sorry, Arcade, you're just a
Yeah.
means to an end.
Yep. I know.
You don't have friends to talk to.
It's okay. I'm having loads of fun on my Minecraft server.
You don't sound too excited about that.
I'm gonna send you a wish you were here card.
Aww. That's gay.
Yep, I am a raging
Raging homosexual.
homosexual.
I'll be there in 4 hours, alright? See, here's the thing. Should I pre-design the house or should I just freehand it?
I've pre-designed things that I care about.
Yeah. I've gotten pretty good at freehanding things.
I freehand some things. Like I freehanded the bridge from the train station to like spawn.
So, you know the Coliseum that I built, right?
I know of it. Yeah. I guess you did show me around.
Yes. I freehanded the whole thing.
Oh wow.
So the only thing that I had to test in a flat world was just the size of circles, and that was the only thing that I tested. Like a basic stair design that I never used because I changed it midway through, but I basically just freehanded the whole thing. That was like the first time I'd ever done that. Listening to music is a good thing to do too. I do spend a lot of time just listening to like music.
Yeah, I don't listen to music.
Should I listen to Spotify? Crinkles? Yeah, Crinkles. Yeah. My other mechanism that I use to get through this is doing what I'm currently doing. I will say, like, actively documenting a journey like this does help with the motivation. Because it's not just something that's going to exist only in my memory. We're about 75 kilometers off from 7 million. Oh, remind me, Arcade, we have to stop at 696969.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the fuck should be walking through? Yeah, that's good. It's good to
Oh
document
hey,
stuff.
Fig.
What?
You need to stop at 696969.
Arcade, it has been 20 seconds since I told you that.
You told me to remind you when I have fulfilled my obligations. I have reminded you.
You're technically correct.
I am now free of my oath.
You're technically correct, which is the worst kind of correct.
That's not true.
Debatable.
Being technically correct is the best kind of correct. Because you annoy your friends.
You know what I'm disappointed that I didn't get to see in film form was the Scouring of the Shire. I would have enjoyed that.
Oh yeah. Al made himself a basement.
That's such a good, like, chapter in the book. I'll have to check out his basement.
It's literally just the room that was underneath his house, but he's got, like, a staircase down to it now.
Yeah. Got it filled with chests?
Nah. It's just empty. Like, he still has grass down there.
Did you interior decorate your house when you pre-designed it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Just simply, though. Just a couple of chairs.
You know what? I'll do some pre-designing later. Or when I'm done with this. I do gotta remember my, I guess, build rules for alpha.
Yep.
I guess the only thing you really need to know about is stairs and slabs. Is that it? Some limitations with fence posts. It's crazy that you started walking to the border 2 months ago and you were literally at 7 million. Yeah, you can move a lot faster in current versions.
I'm figuratively at 12 million.
Yeah, well, I'm literally at 12.5 million.
Technically. You got 12.5 million, 12.5 million.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So really I'm at 17 million.
Give yourself some credit, Fig.
Eh. Aren't I supposed to remain humble?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess you probably should.
Yeah. There's still room for failure.
Just put a single sign that says "lol" at 12,550,824.
I'm just gonna put a sign that says F.
There we go. That works too. Paying respects.
Are you going to do something at the Farlands chords? Yeah, I'm just gonna put F on a sign and then screenshot it. By this rate, we should be at the Farlands coordinates in a little over a month. Maybe about a month and a half. It's hard to say for certain. Oh, yeah, one thing I noticed when they did a good job really like showing the effect of Bilbo's aging throughout the trilogy.
I think they played it up a little bit. Because, like, I'll accept when they show up in Rivendell, right? Although they haven't made it clear that it's been 17 years. But he really shouldn't look that much older when they're getting on the boats.
Is it ever explicitly stated that like after that, like the effects of after the like losing the ring, the effects of aging would catch up to you?
I don't know. There's nothing that really supports that. It just seems to be paused.
I mean, it would make sense because like Gollum didn't immediately start decaying away, even though he
No,
was like,
Gollum didn't seem affected at all by losing it, other than just by being really fucking upset that he didn't have his precious anymore.
And do you have another goal after reaching the border? No. I think this is my last one. I do have other things that I'm going to do after this, but they are not related to walking.
I mean, pretty much everything in Minecraft is related to walking.
Okay, let's be real here.
I am being real.
Margaret, please.
I'm gonna give you an aneurysm.
Yeah, eventually. Flying to the universe limits? Yes, I'll do it in Kerbal Space Program. No, I think that walking to both the Farlands and the world border is enough for one man, you think?
I'm just glad you're not talking about walking to, like, the farther lands again, which is something you were actually talking about.
Well, you've also given me something to
several months ago,
do,
and I was like, Fig, no, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, isn't what I'm currently doing stupid?
This is a manageable level of stupid. Walking to the farther lands isn't ordinary stupid. That's advanced stupid.
This isn't your average everyday stupid. This is advanced stupid.
And I was like, Fig, no.
You can say that you've reached the Farlands 2 times and the world border once.
I mean, you've technically been to 3 sets of Farlands.
Yeah.
2 edges and a corner. The Stall lands.
What's another 12.5 million blocks? You know, I really wish that I knew, like, animation.
Start practicing.
Yeah.
What kind of animation?
Well, like, I had said, like, it's like, what am I thinking? It's frustrating sometimes when you have, like, ideas in your head, but you don't have the skills to execute them.
So way to get those
I'm
skills
not gonna go
is to
further than that.
practice.
Well, yes, I know that.
And plus, you can just ask, like, Tile, like, hey Tile, what do I do?
Ant said that reach the 32-bit limit will take 18 years, so I think the Fartherland's 9 or 8 years.
Yeah, Fig was
Well-
talking about walking there for like
Well, no. So that's
years.
that's 9 years continuously.
Yeah, I know. So you were talking about like having like a decades-long project, and I was like, Fig, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's why I have a different decades-long project.
Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this one is at least more, I guess, creative-driven.
It's hopefully not going to be as mundane.
No, there will be. I mean, there will be mundane portions of it for sure,
Yeah.
but it's all in the name of bringing a vision to reality. All right, Sneaks, take care. Have fun being asleep.
Goodbye, copy pasta thief.
I think he's upset. Oh,
My jimmies are a little rustled.
Tile's lurking around here.
Oh, thanks. I feel so included.
Yes. I miss Dumb Name. Wish he'd come back.
Write him a stirring love song.
Write him a poem.
Yeah. Can't wait till he finally sends you to the moon.
No, please. I want to go to the moon.
No, Fig, I don't want to go to the far lands.
That's a good one. So many old memes from like late 2020.
Collecting wool is more tedious in Alpha than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
There aren't corner stairs, right? Yeah, there aren't.
no, corner stairs are like 1.3 or something like that. I remember when corner stairs were added, because it was like, what in the fuck is this tomfoolery?
Okay.
I would just use slabs instead.
It just found something pretty good.
Nice.
Question, do you prefer the regular trees or the big trees?
The regular trees, I definitely prefer when I'm trying to, like, farm wood. Because the big trees are a pain in the ass to cut down. Aesthetically, I don't really mind. It depends on what I'm going for. You know, you notice I intentionally put a big tree by the train station.
Yeah, one thing I enjoy about the big trees is that they have like space under them to walk under.
Some of the little trees do too, but
Most
yeah,
of the time
I
they're
see
on
what
the
you mean.
ground.
What you could do is you could plant them a few blocks off the ground, and then remove like the dirt, and then put logs down.
That's a way to do it.
Yeah.
spam the word cactus over and over again? Oh, sneaks. Wish there's like a potion of dolphin breathing I could use. Dolphin breathing, dolphin's grace. Like, imagine just being able to like take that and just swim across oceans.
Obviously, the environment down here is all dolphin. The chat's dolphin, the VC's dolphin, and the subalerts are dolphin. And to extent the streamer is dolphin as well, and you breathe that in, you constantly taste the dolphin.
Taste the dolphin.
It just made me think of that again because you said dolphin breathing.
The air is dolphin.
Yeah. Oops, all dolphin.
Oops. Like if you hold down F5, you just seizure induce. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Whew. I gotta say, Argrim, it was pretty funny being able to see all the memes that I've seen over the years from the movies.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I was watching with Wadsworth, every time there was a meme, he was like, "Oh," and it's like, you know, it was great.
No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground.
They have a cave troll.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
The beacons are lit.
You have no power here.
Shoot, I was just thinking of one. I can't remember what it was now.
Never thought I'd die side by side with an elf.
Oh yeah, that one. I was getting towards the end of the movie and I was like, I haven't seen that meme yet. Where is it?
Yeah.
I thought it happened at Helm's Deep, but I didn't realize it happened at the Black Gate.
Yep.
I definitely really enjoyed the way that Aragorn just takes all the ships.
Yeah.
The pirates had no idea, because they see 3 men standing on the shore.
That was a bit underhanded. Honestly, he should have showed up with the ghost army behind him so they could be like, you know what? You're right, my dude. We'll see you never.
Would you like to be escorted up the river? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Oh, since are you finishing the supports and then connecting the bridge to the mainland first, and then building the towers?
Not really sure. I want to do the supports first, and then I'll build the towers after that probably, and then I'll
Then you'll connect the
focus on
bridge.
hooking it up.
Aw.
What now?
At least I can still travel by boat, I guess.
At least what now?
So at least I can still travel by boat.
Yeah. I'm watching the meme compilation, just the Oblivion dialogue.
Wait, like you're watching a bunch of Oblivion memes?
No, you're walking to the Stall Lands meme compilation and
Oh,
like the Oblivion dialogue.
that's a good one, isn't it?
It's like the background music and everything. Wow, that is a cool fact.
Have you gotten to the asmonometry part yet?
No, I'm on the they get sent to the moon by dumb.
Oh. It gets better the more you read what's going on.
The teleporting chunk is also really good.
Oh yeah, that was so good. That was like the first time I had experienced that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the one that was Fig wants to reach the Farlands? How will he do it?
Yeah, and it has like all the mathematical formulas and just the 45-degree angle.
That's been deep fried.
Yeah. I see our banter hasn't changed too much. I commented on the video, oh hey, it's Bigonomics from the Antebellum tweet.
When did you do? Oh, you put that on the 13th, didn't you?
I don't know. It just says 2 months ago.
You know what's funny is I'm the one who started that entire joke sequence.
Yep. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Because Dumb pointed out to me that he was in the credits in Ant Venom's video for Killo. And so then I started calling him Dumb Aim from the Ant Venom video. And then he just turned it around on me. So once again, just like the short jokes, I started something I couldn't win.
Yep. I don't know what possessed you to start throwing stones from your glass house on that front.
What, the short one?
Yeah.
I like to live life on a razor thin edge, you know.
I'd imagine for you it's rather spacious. You get to stretch
Ha
your legs
ha
out on it.
ha! Very funny. I really enjoyed the use of hardened clay with bricks as a wall. It just looks
You
so
really
good.
like what now?
Hardened clay with bricks.
Oh. We're continuing that conversation from last night then.
Yeah, sure. did we ever test that thing to see if the end portal would, or did you confirm that it, will spawn one at 0, 0 and 1.9 and above if if the dragon's already been defeated?
No, I didn't personally test it. I know that's. I'm almost certain that is what happened in Etho's world, though.
Just curious.
He doesn't go to the end very often, though, so it's sort of hard to.
It's a shame that we're not going to be able to use we're not going to be able to build anything like too spectacular there that's out of like normal blocks because of the Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
Because we will be passing through it constantly. I definitely plan on using it as a quick one-way travel from wherever my base is to spawn. Oh, question. So what exactly did you do to the server address box?
I moved it 10,000 pixels off screen.
So do we just never ever have to enter the address again?
Basically.
Because is it always loaded in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It always saves the last server you connected to.
So as long as I don't have backspace on the screen, I'll be fine?
Yeah.
Man, what if I do? How do you unfuck it?
You can either open the options file of, you can either open the options file for that instance and change the tag that says last server, or you can backspace until the bar is grayed out and then manually type in the IP.
Okay. I was curious, because at some point it might happen.
Yeah.
That'll all get fixed, though, when we get lists.
I don't know, though. The lists show the IP, so I might need to, like, have everyone use Direct Connect, which functions the same way.
Do they show it in early full release?
Yeah. And then eventually there's an option to make it hidden.
When did that change?
It's not enabled by default. I don't know, but it was stupid that it was like that for so long. There should have always been an option to hide.
Yeah. Then you can have your little CG icon as the server icon.
Coconut gun.
See, part of the reason I said that was so I can give you the opportunity to say that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here for you, Arkad. Is that one of the Mesa Bryces? Yeah, it is.
What now?
I found a Mesa Bryce.
Oh,
I haven't seen one of these in a.
nice.
Have I seen any of these in this world yet?
Don't you have adventuring time?
Yeah, but I don't think this is one of the required biomes.
No.
This is honestly one of my favorite biomes in the game. Remember for a long time that ice spikes were like a really valuable biome to find because packed ice was non-renewable.
Yep.
Oh, there's a dungeon up here. Wow. Diamond horse armor. Nothing really useful in here. Actually, we'll take the string. It's not often you see a dungeon way up here at Y70. Well, that's cool. Glad I found that. a chest. Ooh, gapple. Alright, thank you. Chad. Nice Chad Golem.
Yep.
Ugh. 48 kilometers to go.
Hey Fig,
Hey, Argrid.
don't forget 6969.
Thank you, Argrid. I will make sure to get 696969.
You like jazz? You like jazz?
Oh shit!
What?
I found a spawner.
Spawner?
Shut up, Pig. Oh, it's a skeleton spawner. Oh, this is fantastic.
Where's it at?
It's in Herrisher.
Yo! Really? Is it like right under it?
It's under the beach.
Dude, like how deep?
It's at Y. It's at Y57.
Dude, that's awesome! Holy fuck, we lucked out.
I'm yoinking this moss stone though.
Alright, well.
Oh shoot! I was stupid and broke all the torches, and a skeleton spawned and started shooting at me.
So now we're gonna have an arrow source.
Yeah. Oh, and I got 2 saddles.
Oh, that's really rare. Save those.
Yep.
When do skeletons start dropping bones again?
Beta 1.2.
Okay, so we'll also have a bone source too. That'll be useful for also making tall grass too.
I don't like tall grass very much.
I do when it's used correctly.
It's very rarely used correctly.
One thing that you have to do with when you're bone mealing and making tall grass is get rid of a lot of the excess flowers.
The whole point of bone mealing grass is to get flowers, for me.
Right, I'm talking about if you're using it decoratively.
Yeah.
Like if I'm making like a field, like I'm gonna spam a lot of tall grass. Like if it's meant to be like a prairie, basically.
I can't wait. I get to drop this in general.
You scared the shit out of me, by the way, when you did that.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, did something happen? I'm like, how many blocks is that below the surface? Is that like what, 6 blocks?
It's literally, there was a hole in the beach,
And you heard skeletons
and
down
you
there?
could see into it.
Oh wow. We should put a building on top of that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd build on top of a skeleton spawner.
Good question. Probably just a decorative building.
So perhaps you can have it be a decorative building, right? And then like below it in the basement, like
Yeah.
is hidden the spawner. Kind of like,
Spawner.
yeah, you know what I mean though. Like think like,
Yeah.
all right,
I'm
I
the
don't know
proud
why.
owner of
I don't know why I've
34
thought of this,
milestone.
but like imagine like a wine cellar, right? In this like in the basement of this like building, and then like just in one of the walls, there's just like a small hole, and that leads you to the skeleton spawner or the
Yeah,
skeleton
I see.
farm.
I see what you mean.
Or we can make it like
Yeah.
an abandoned house. Put cobwebs in it later, make it look all spooky.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
'Cause-
Shivers down your spine.
A bone farm is gonna be useful, or a bone farm is gonna be useful forever, but arrows are gonna be useful for a very long time. At least until the times of infinity.
Yeah.
I guess it'll also make a.
I'm so pumped. It's literally within like 10 blocks of your boat from your whole escapades with Tile.
We were right over top if we had no idea.
Yeah. You probably ran right past it.
That's awesome. I take it you're gonna make an automatic killing farm and then just
Yeah.
you're gonna convert it to like an XP one later.
I mean, we probably could.
It is in a convenient spot.
It's not really a. It's not really in a convenient spot to do the traditional like fall damage kill traps.
True.
But I guess we could do. I guess we could do like a piston one.
A timed piston one. We could.
Yeah. Before hopper clocks, that entails just a shitload of repeaters.
Yeah, we just get. I mean, those aren't too difficult to just measure out.
Yeah.
We can worry about the redesigns later, though.
Yeah. Right now, it's just gonna be classic lava blade.
Oh boy. Well, now you got something else to set up in the town.
Yeah.
In the words of Crunk, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
I really enjoy traveling through the mountain biomes.
Now I got 34 moss stone to my name.
Nice.
This is a Pog Champ moment.
Gotta use those sparingly. Ooh, you know what I could do? So remember that like area that I saw directly like where my house site is? The like I guess the kind of hill that you were hiding under?
Mm-hmm.
You know how it kind of like, I guess, it steps down basically?
Yeah.
I could put, I think I might build a, what's the word I'm looking for? A balcony on that from my house. Almost like a
Yeah,
back,
you can do that.
think like a back porch.
Yeah, you could do that.
Alright, we got something going here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the location before I start building, so that way I have like, okay, this is where it's going to go in the terrain. Because you gotta take into account surrounding landscapes.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that area that we chose is very flat.
Yeah. It just seemed like a good spot.
Yeah. Plus, you know, we're all right next to each other, which is good. It's also, I do kind of like the fact too that like, in terms of the remainder like town site, we're up like elevated above everything else.
Yeah, well the hill across from us I think is a bit higher, but
Basically, we're in the Cloud District. Maybe the hill, maybe the higher hill could have the town hall in it.
yeah.
Some food for thought there.
You know, that's a good thought.
I definitely like planning things and building things. It's very fun to take like an undeveloped landscape and make something out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I think what I'm gonna do, there's a lot of like beach right in the middle of town. I think I might try to make some of that like grass, just so I don't know, there's like more space for like paths and buildings.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure that's fine since this is basically just a big lake. Well, actually,
Yeah, gonna keep the lagoon of course, but like here, let me show you like
So, it isn't a completely enclosed lake because it does reconnect to water.
water.
Now here's my question. is there going to be like an outer boundary to this thing? Or are we just gonna keep expanding it outwards?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Because it mainly has to do with the future concern of putting villagers in there. Like, you'd have to have it walled out from, you know, bad stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, you wouldn't need... I don't think we should build a massive wall around it, since it's, like, just... We could build, like some of those, like, fuck, what do I think of? Think of, like, the wooden walls from, like, Elder Scrolls. Like, the Palisades.
I've never played Elder Scrolls.
Okay. Think like small wooden walls. Not small, but, like, you know, wooden walls.
Okay.
They have, like, scaffolding that runs up the side of them so you can get on top.
Okay.
We could also do something special with the fact that there's sea access, or, you know what I mean, water access.
Yeah.
There's lots of built potential with those small areas there.
You like jazz?
Indeed.
You like jazz? You like jazz?
Harrisher will be nice because it'll be like a time capsule of beta architecture.
Yeah.
You like jazz? You like jazz?
It would have been funny if we collectively decided to build hobbit holes there instead.
You like jazz?
You can always have a hobbit hole place somewhere else.
You like jazz?
Yeah, alright, so here's what I'm talking about. Like, the areas that I've outlined, I would, like...
Where are you posting this?
I'm jamming it to you.
Okay.
Like, those areas.
Yeah, I can agree with that because that sand extends really far in.
Yeah. Then, you know, obviously keep the nice lagoon.
Yeah.
All nice and lagoony.
Lagoon.
So happy I got moss stone. Now I can start working on the dungeon
What dungeon?
compendium.
Oh yeah, you can put that into the spawner compendium.
Can't wait to flex my moss stone to everybody. Hey everybody, I have 34 whole moss stone.
That's a lot of moss stone.
34 more than anybody else has.
It doesn't become renewable for a long time.
No.
Gotta use it sparingly.
Yeah. Wonder how we're gonna do the paths in the town. I was thinking about that, and honestly, it would probably be best to do like a mix of like cobblestone and gravel.
I would agree with that.
And
I
you
would
could
s-
mix some moss stone in for some variety.
I was gonna suggest a minimum of 3 blocks for a path palette.
The moss stone will make it look older.
Older. Alright, so
I also got a bucket out of that.
you could use cobble, gravel, and what else?
Oh, we could use moss stone.
Perhaps. Or
I don't know. We could use like stone or
The stone
Some new
slabs.
stone slabs.
Yeah. Smooth stone slabs, I was thinking.
But yeah, if we had some moss stone in, that'll.
I wonder if like later on it'd be like a good idea to revisit path designs once we have more options, or if it's just best to leave them as they were.
Products of their time.
Yeah. Although eventually some things will look dated.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's the charm of it. I take it you'll be spending a lot of time working on Herrisher.
I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time on it. Yeah.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing the way you develop everything there. Even though I won't be directly working on it for a while, I will still offer my inputs. Honestly, one of the most valuable things you can have when you're doing like any kind of creative builds is a second opinion.
Yeah.
If you got like one or two good people to bounce ideas off of, you can usually come up with something that's greater than the some other parts.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince Kevin to ask to join your server and build the giant library again.
I think the build limit's a bit.
Restrictive?
Yeah, for that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it won't be.
How high up did it go?
It went almost up to 256. I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it stopped at 245 or something.
Yeah, it was like disproportionately large.
Honestly, though, it's probably one of the most impressive survival structures I've ever seen. I don't know like how he does that. Just it's really a wondrous process to witness. Because like the exterior of the building was based off of a cathedral in Sweden that he took from like an album cover. That's where he got the idea from for that building, at least the external structure. But like all the internal stuff was just thought of from his head. Like honestly, that man's a creative genius. Alright, 9,000 blocks to go, Arkard.
Okay.
And then I'll be at the magically funny number. It'll be cool watching the overview maps gradually get more and more complex as we just see more and more structures popping up on them.
Yeah.
I definitely like the idea of having the, I guess the servers like central town not being directly at the center, like this one.
Yeah, well, I figure it'd probably be better to leave that for spawn chunk builds.
Like public farms, public, and a lot of other public things.
Well, yeah, like we'll have an iron farm there probably, just so that runs constantly.
It's just different from a, I guess, design philosophy perspective. Because most other servers I've seen, everything's like centralized around the spawn point.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It's nice to see like some differentiation.
It's about trying to plan for the future, I suppose.
Well, thankfully we have the knowledge of foresight. We know exactly what's going to change and happen for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
What other major destinations are we going to have out in the Meadowlands?
Good question. I'm probably gonna have a mining outpost somewhere.
I told you I plan on putting a Coliseum out there.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Since it'd be... I could probably find decently large amounts of flat land to do it on. And it's also close to the center of the map. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Could spring up some towns around that or something like that. Maybe just having some random towns out in the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah.
You know, that means I'm going to be making a lot of footpaths.
I imagine you are.
I also definitely want to, if I can, run rail lines like over the land rather than underneath it.
Yeah.
Just simply so you can like take the scenic route if you wish. Also because I don't feel like boring through a bunch of stone.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can avoid it at least. Boring through the amount of stone like that wouldn't be an issue in like say the current version, but doing that in beta might be more time consuming than it's worth. I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
All right, I'm gonna go check on the boy while you're doing that.
Alright, good luck. back, Arkard.
Hi.
Ugh, how's the boy doing?
Hello?
He came back in the house.
Hello, Mystic.
B2.
Oh yeah, that was the move that won, right?
Yeah, the pawn has moved forward 1 space.
That's probably the most mundane thing that I've ever seen in anarchy.
You say it's
chess.
mundane, but it's only 1 space away from the opposite end of the board, then it can promote.
You like jazz?
I like how
They promote it to Arthur Harris.
oh man, you gotta convince Reddit to vote for that one. I like that was the first legal move that's
We
been
can-
played in the whole
So
game.
he can carpet bomb
The opposing team.
the opposing. Yeah.
You know, the first move was almost legal.
What was it again?
It was move the white king forward and capture its own pawn.
That's almost legal, yeah.
It's
Like,
fucking like.
if the pawn
just
weren't
like
there,
you.
it'd be legal.
You should send Arkard all the chess memes you sent me earlier. They're pretty
Ah,
good.
Sure.
You like jazz?
By all means, I shall.
You like jazz? You like jazz? You like jazz?
Here you go, Arkard. This one is chess, but it's WWE.
You like jazz?
I see.
Let's see, we got chess, but they didn't get the construction permit. Chess, but both kings are gay.
It's probably my favorite one.
And most of the other pieces are supportive.
I noticed the bishops are absent.
Chess, but non-essential employees are fired due to COVID. And lastly, chess, but you haven't explored the entire board yet.
Oh, nice.
Fog of War. I definitely enjoyed the Fog of War one.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it's
would
good.
actually be kind of an interesting game to play.
That'd be very difficult.
So the other day I found out about losing chess, a variant of chess where the goal is to lose first. And the way they make that work is that if one of your pieces can capture an opponent's piece, you are required to.
Oh, it's like checkers.
Oh wow, okay.
Sort of, but in checkers you still want to have your pieces. I think. Right? I don't know. I played checkers
I'm pretty sure checkers. If you can capture a piece, you have to.
Ah.
So you can. At least that's how the old Windows XP checkers worked that I played in school classrooms. And it annoyed me because you could like set somebody up, so they had to capture a piece, and then you could capture like 2 or 3 of theirs.
So basically pull a setup on them.
Yeah.
Hey, Fig.
What's up?
Remember in Gungeon those two crazy doctor NPCs with the tent who heal you if you find them?
No.
Oh.
I haven't played Guns in a while, remember?
Yeah. Well, if you find them and you attack them, they say that's against the Guniva Convention.
Okay, that's good. That's a really good joke. That's some weird terrain generation. Arkard.
Yeah.
Very strange looking.
You're very strange looking.
That's not even remotely true, man. What the hell?
Did you say hello to Kashmir yet?
No, I did not. Hey, Cash, how's it going? I don't know.
Hello, Johnny Cash.
I don't know how I didn't see his message. Now I just feel like an asshole.
Yeah, what the
Well,
fuck,
how do you
Fig?
normally feel?
Stupid. Hey, Patrick, what am I now? Alright, we're almost there, Arkard.
Hog.
Actually, I need to get some air. Got it. Alright.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, 30 kilometers to go.
Hello.
Open
Hello.
up. Time for the pill.
Oh,
Fuck
I
pills.
hate
I
the
hate the
pill.
pill. I really appreciate that we all went straight into that.
Had to.
One of the many scientific mysteries of the SpongeBob universe is how Mr. Krabs can swallow a pill that's twice as big as his mouth.
What about the fact that his daughter's a whale?
Yeah. Well, maybe she's adopted.
you ever wonder about Pearl's mom?
All the time.
Yeah. What about Mr. Puff?
What about Mrs. Krabs?
But Mr. Krabs, we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. I'm glad.
Mrs. Krabs is actually just a dollar bill.
Knowing Mr. Krabs, yes. Yes, Cash, it was awesome. I'm glad you were there for that moment.
You like jazz? You like jazz? You like jazz? You like jazz?
Splax, I have a question. What's your favorite personal episode of SpongeBob?
Hmm.
Favorite personal episode or his personal favorite?
Yes.
I like the episode where Squidward becomes like a concrete person and he has to go live with his fellow concrete Squidwards.
That was a weird one. I like the scene in the in My Lovely Seahorse whenever SpongeBob knocks him off the bike and then he falls on a hill and then lands and then just blows up.
The mushroom cloud.
Yeah, the mushroom cloud is what really gets me.
I like their liberal use of mushroom clouds and Bikini Atoll explosion footage.
I think I've seen the Bikini Atoll footage explosion like I don't know, at least like 3
Wait, the
or 4
footage
times.
exploded?
Yeah.
I think I think my brain is just going. I'm sorry.
He's having a stroke.
Yeah, don't mind me.
He's song gonna strong?
He poisoned our water supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague onto our houses.
He did.
did.
No.
But are we just gonna wait around until he does?
It took us.
Kinda.
Way to go, buddy. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days. I like that one line where SpongeBob says, and I quote, "Yeah, shake it. Shake that bubble butt."
And then everyone
I will
gets
buy it.
self-conscious and starts eating celery.
You know, I'm very
You-
close to 100%ing Gungeon.
Nice.
Ooh.
Been working on that for a while.
You can't convince me that this isn't the best like sequence in the series.
What?
When they're running away from Sandy after insulting Texas. I love the shot of them running away and the lasso coming up from over the horizon.
Just
Like
yanking
hovering over
Patrick
Patrick for
away.
a second, he looks up and it grabs him around the middle and he gets pulled back. Ha ha ha. SpongeBob. And then of
The
course the mushroom cloud.
Cloud. Oh look, it is I, SpongeBob, out here in the open. Oh yeah, there's also the other line for the episode of, "Who are you people?"
Yeah.
Oh, so this is what I get for working overtime.
The thanks I get for working
Overtime.
overtime.
Hey Patrick, what am I now?
Stupid?
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
Remember when Squidward became homeless because Mr. Krabs lost his lucky dime? Which was apparently somehow in his pocket the whole time, even though it's literally the size of Mr. Krabs.
It's like, yeah. It's like
Did I ever tell you that's like
gigantic stone.
that's like actual money in like one of the Pacific Islands?
money?
It's like an actual like currency system that was like developed there. They would basically mine out large chunks of quartz, and then they would leave them in like, you know, public locations, since they're too big to move on your own. And so there was always like a record of like who owned it. Really weird when you think about it, at least in like modern context. Say, where can I find me one of these jobs so I can stop mooching off my friends and they can get back to their lives?
Fucking neat outfit.
The maid outfit, oh my god. We should dig a moat! The stars at night are dull and dim whenever they have to be over dull and dim Texas.
Also a big fan of when SpongeBob tried to force Gary to take a bath and Gary just teleported out of the tub.
I forgot he did that. Doubloons, don't drop them. Where's the X? 10,000 paces east. Oh, east? I thought you said west.
West, Patrick.
You're fired again.
Oh, that you're fired, but I don't work for you. Would you like a job? Boy, would I!
You're fired.
Aw.
Next, I suppose you want me to go square dancing with Patrick. Sorry, Patrick.
Sorry, Pat.
What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up?
No, worse!
It'll go right to your thighs. And then you'll blow
And
up.
then you blow up. I love the kid though, the paramedic. Haha, yeah. I remember my first Krabby Patty.
As if this is like a common occurrence.
Patrick, your genius is showing.
Where?
Where?
Put that thing away. There's children here. I'm going to the snack bar.
Yeah. Gosh, what a great show.
SpongeBob? Yes, Larry. You're not a lifeguard, are you? No, Larry. I love that, like, it's not even, like, ankle-deep water that they're drowning in.
Yeah.
Free ice cream! What was it? There are sharks in there! Hey, that's my family you're talking about. I like that he put the caution tape, like, all over, like, they covered the beachgoers in it.
Yeah.
Or that Patrick walks up to it and it goes from caution to saying ice cream. Ice cream! Did somebody say ice cream? I like that he wanders off frame and then comes back in.
Trying out a new Gungeon gun, Fig.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the classic extendable boxing glove.
Hey, Splax.
Yeah.
What's in that box anyhow?
My wallets.
My wallets. By the
Man
authority-
Ray trying to give Patrick his wallet.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
So take it. It's not my wallet. By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. What is going on in here? You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the wife.
So good.
Got married.
No, but I'm married. It's so fucking stupid. What was it? Let's open up the windows so the world can see your nice white dresses. Or was it clothing? Yeah, nice white clothing, and then just get covered in like. What was the red stuff? Was it like juice or something?
Huh. I don't remember either.
I don't remember.
I think it was fruit punch.
What was it? This is the old man writing the memoirs of his life written in red ink. And then the juice comes through and it's just red, soaked red paper. Ah, barnacles. Out of my way! Can't you see he's gonna kick my butt?
So, you like kicking butts, do ya? We'll show you, old man.
Hi, young people. Nice day today.
He's gonna kick my butt again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people.
I forget exactly what he says, but he says, you run, I'll cover our tracks. He's like walking with like a trail of red paint behind him.
Yeah.
Which one of you flatfoot stole my lollipop? I mean it.
Police follow the boat and end up driving off the bridge and into the abyss themselves. When SpongeBob, Mrs. Puff, and the police land, they all land on top of a truck full of fruit punch, which is being delivered to Shady Shoals Rest Home.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's the episode where Mrs. Puff goes to prison.
That's a good episode. Mrs. Puff, it's us! Guards! Guards! Remember she like rips their faces off?
Yes. That was disturbing. Oh yeah, I was gonna stream Gungeon Discord here. Oh
would
wait,
you-
I already am.
What'd you bring him along for? Oh, he likes chili.
Lex, check out my boxing technique.
Alright. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is the best gun since Casey.
Do you remember when like Patrick and SpongeBob were dressed up as steaks and were coating themselves in steak sauce?
Ah, that goes shopping. Ah!
Another really good episode was the Squeaky Boots,
Yeah.
which is just a really good like uh, parody of the Telltale Heart. And I honestly didn't even realize that it was a parody of the Telltale Heart until like maybe like a month or two ago, when I was just like I randomly happened upon that scene where he like goes mad. And so like I was watching, I was like, wait a minute, this is the Telltale Heart. That's exactly what this is. They're here under the floorboards.
I love those Telltale games.
Yes.
One of the things I really like about the actual like Bikini Atoll footage is the fact that they put a bunch of like ships around it, and so you can like get like a sense of scale.
Oh yeah. It was. I mean, that was the point of the test too.
Yeah. Yeah. What if we nuked the Navy?
Did you say, what if we nuked the Navy?
Yeah, because that's what the Bikini Atoll test was.
Robots have nuked the Navy.
Not the Navy.
Our Navy! You guys hear Pearl Harbor was an inside job?
Yikes. The fuck? That skeleton was an expert
Watching
shot.
someone speedrun Terraria, but he can only use magic guns for weapons.
That's literally Gungeon.
It is.
You're literally Gungeon.
Ah! Gun sucks. Ooh. Fuck,
Not to
we're
ask what
killing the
this guy was
chance.
called, and then I realized it says right above his health bar, Bullet King.
Yeah, he's in the lead throne.
The keep of the Lead Lord. Harry Potter and the
Right, you
Second
know what? We're
Amendment.
gonna kill this guy in style.
Tile style?
Sword style.
That's called Sokka style. Learn it.
Learn it.
The Angang?
Get dunked on.
Oh, hello, Alphonse.
The boy.
He has graced me with his presence on this fine evening.
Of September the 18th, 2021.
Alright, let's get another meme item. Wonder if Scattershot will affect the boxing. No, it does not. I'm very disappointed by that.
Dolphins.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad. That's always a fun time. Hey, Fig,
What?
if you piss off the shopkeeper in Gungeon and he kills you, it says you were killed by justice.
That's what you get for trying to steal.
No, I wasn't even trying to steal. I just started opening fire in his shop.
What did you expect in a gun shop?
I mean, I knew he was gonna do it. I didn't really feel like continuing this run.
Do you get anything if you kill the shopkeep?
I don't think you can.
You're saying he's invincible?
Yes.
Egad.
There's a handful of invincible things in the game.
Great Barrier Reef.
Like, you know those annoying Grim Reaper enemies that show up on later floors?
No.
Yeah.
Hope you proved my excellent way of killing cows there.
I looked over and I just see you casually murdering cows.
Well, did you see how I
I'm
did it?
like, damn. I saw you shot them.
Yeah, I shot them with the flame bow, switched to my looting sword, and then got extra cooked meat. Good old bow switching. Never ceases to work.
My favorite was, I don't know if it still works, but like shooting at something with your bow and then switching to your looting sword.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, does that still work? That's been in the game for forever. I'm surprised they haven't patched that.
I like it. It's good for getting gas tiers.
Yeah.
No fair, it's 2v1.
Are you fighting the Bullet Twins?
Yeah, the Trigger Bros.
They're kind of hard to deal with sometimes.
Always kill Smiley first.
I didn't realize they had names.
Yeah, Smiley's the smiley one.
Really? That's really
Do
interesting.
you want to guess what the other one's called?
No.
The other one is Shades.
Wow. Is it because he's wearing shades?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the most exciting part of the game is the synergies you get. Like, if you get both Smiley's revolver and Shades' revolver, you can dual wield them.
Dude, that game has so many possibilities with guns.
You know what? I'm just gonna stand here and die.
Because you don't want to fight them.
No. It's so much harder to enjoy the game when you're using a controller.
Controller?
You know, you've met her, actually.
I barely knew her.
Oh, please, you know her quite well.
Negatari.
Listen, you can do whatever you want to a Tory as long as you have the consent of everybody involved. Hmm. If you ever see a rainbow chest open,
Why?
because you'll get 8 free items out of it. A rainbow chest has like a 1 in 3,000 chance to appear.
That's really rare.
In all my
Lot of
time
nuts.
playing Gungeon, I've only ever seen 1 naturally appear. It was actually yesterday. I was very excited.
I'm sure.
Like, if you had committed crimes against Skyrim and her people, what would you say in your defense?
I would say Fusroda.
More like Fuz Rodo.
You've played Skyrim before, right?
Oh yeah.
Isn't one of your favorite things to do in that game to shout the frost troll off the mountain?
I don't think I've ever done that.
Really? You've never done that?
Really?
So, like, you do that, and you just watch it ragdoll down the mountain slopes and just disappear. It's pretty funny, actually.
I'll never forget one time in Skyrim. I was just walking up a mountain, and all of a sudden I see a dead horse, like, rolling down the side.
I remember one time I was walking outside Whiterun. I was off to the west of it, and I hear like a thud, like the screen shakes a little bit. I look and I just see a wolf fly up into the sky.
Wow. Man, have you seen how high giants can yeet you?
Yes. Remember the fucking meme video of the orc that just gets flung up? Was it Follow Me?
I don't think I have.
Oh, me see if I can find that real quick. Oh, I found it. Okay. Here you go. You should watch that.
Ah, shite. sword is so hard to aim when you're using a controller.
Controller. Almost there.
Ancillary.
Arcade, what am I looking at?
Look at all the skeletons.
Yeah. There's
Like,
some skeletons. What of it?
look, it's just a skeleton party. I'm like, damn, look at all those skeletons. Can you count the skeletons in the photo thing?
Sorry, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
You've
one
missed
creeper.
one. You've missed one. So you see the torch?
Yes.
Look below him through the tree leaves.
I can't see that.
There's a skeleton in the tree directly below the torch. On the right-hand side.
Hmm.
Skeleton party. Cool. That means I get to go around and scoop up all the arrows.
Nice.
Yep.
Wait, but you didn't protect him at all.
Huh?
Talking about the video you sent me. It said completed. Protect Yamars.
I like it. This should only take a second.
But he clearly wasn't protected.
He fucking dies. Yeah, I don't get it. It is funny though. You can't deny that.
Do they have cake in the Navy?
Watch me.
Okay, Arkard.
I don't see what the issue is here.
They
No.
have boats in the Navy.
No,
Yeah, I've driven one.
boats aren't real.
Or was I driven from one?
How can boats be real if our eyes aren't real?
Arkard asking the real questions.
How can eyes be real if our boats aren't real?
Yeah, the
Real.
Romans didn't need airplanes because they had boats. We don't have any. We don't have boats anymore, so we have to use airplanes. And really, it's kind of embarrassing.
I like that the German word for submarine was literally just undersea boat,
Yeah.
which is literally what it is.
I mean, you know
It is
Germans.
a fiercely logical language.
How do we make a word for this specific thing? Let's stick a bunch of smaller words that describe it together, and then that's our new word.
If it works, it works.
But it's just funny. You know, I think one of the funniest things, Fig, about our escapades with Tile last night is that he pronounced the word landlubber as landluber.
What?
Yep.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Okay. Would you like to explain to Mystic what we did to Tile yesterday?
Oh, so Tile kept playing on the alpha server, right? And Tile is just really bad against mobs, I guess.
By the
'Cause
way,
he
you
keeps
guys knew
getting-
there's a new update out, right? Like, you don't have to be an alpha anymore.
But we want to be an alpha.
You're a bunch of nerds.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the point here?
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. And so we keep, you know, we're sort of poking fun at him because he keeps blowing up the town because he's bad against creepers. And so we stroll over and we were like, allow us to introduce ourselves. Creeper removal service at your service. And then Fig goes like, we will now fumigate your abode. And so we go into his house and I put cobblestone in front of his door. And we like break out the back wall and he's like, what the fuck are they doing basically? And he like opens his door, sees the cobbles there, and like breaks it just in time to see us like run out the back. And then for the rest of the night we kept going in to fumigate his house by placing wool everywhere. We hid out on the ceiling fan. It was great. He couldn't find us. He knew we were around him, but he couldn't find us.
Oh yeah, we hid on his roof for a while.
Yeah, and then I fell off and hid underground for a while.
And then what we began doing was what exactly? We went back to spawn because he went to the mines.
We started going back to spawn, but then he started coming back, so we hid like halfway between spawn and
Where his house was.
and
And so, we were originally going to spawn to just block up the mine entrance with like 9 white wool and then leave it there. So he tries to leave and there's just wool in the way.
more wool. Wool takes a really long time to break in alpha for some reason.
And so we head back to his house, and then as we're approaching his house, we're like, what are we gonna do? And that's when I come up with the idea of I will lure him away from his house. And then
Then,
Arkard goes in and just fills it with wool. And so what ends up happening is I walk up to the outside of his house and I start placing wool outside of it, like on the windows. I catch his attention, and then what I do is I then
Tile, meanwhile, is streaming this. So we're like watching his reaction. He's like, "That's it. I'm gonna fucking kill him," basically. And he like gets his shit and starts trying to chase after Fig.
So the series of events proceeded was I went outside of his house behind it, and because of the way the name tags work in alpha, it's the same size no matter like how far away from the person you are. So you can't really tell how close they are to you. And so I use that to my advantage by just like walking back and forth, just going in circles around his own house, until eventually I lured him away by getting in a boat and getting in the water. After I was in
Yikes.
the water, I then like managed to taunt him into getting to a boat and chasing after me. And then
Yeah, by literally going, "Why don't you get into a boat and chase after me?"
you silly landlubber.
Yeah,
He's an
and-
evil, evil man.
And then
Mhm.
we went on a wild boat chase for a good like I don't know 3 minutes or so. I went out and then doubled back, and then on the way back in I got off the shore. While I was gone, Arkad managed to hide underground, and then
This is
also
great. This is great. I hid in like the side of a hill, and there's a great screenshot Big has of him in like the third person perspective where it's like your face with Tile chasing after him and me in the background emerging from my hole to go place wool in Tile's house.
and then towards the end of this, we then like double back, or no, I double back, I land, and then he keeps chasing after me. I'm trying to get with Arkard to get safe, however I can't shake him. He ends up killing me, and that was basically the end of the prank. Because then he realized that he joined our call, and that's when like I was like, it was all a ruse.
If you
Yeah.
can double back, can you double forward?
Yes.
I think that's just called sprinting.
Yes. But that was the sequence of events. I really enjoyed just revealing to him that it was a ploy.
Yeah, it was an elaborate ruse to get him away from his house,
It
so
fucking
we could
worked.
fill it with wool again.
I taunted him once and it worked, and I was like, wow, that was very easy.
When you did that, I was like, oh come on. And when he took the bait, like immediately, like the really obvious bait, I was like, oh come on, Tile, like.
I believe I called him a coward too. I think maybe that's what done it.
I know you called him a landlubber, which he read as landluber.
Was there a typo?
No.
No. No, there was not. He looked right at the word landlubber and said
Oh.
landluber.
Messing around with him when he was inside of his house but being on his roof was fantastic because I would place him.
So good.
I was placing and breaking wool blocks above him.
I love how he didn't realize we were on his roof, even though like we placed like a water bucket.
I don't know how you
Like-
not see that. It's so funny, dude.
He just didn't think to check the roof, I guess. He's like, I don't know where the fuck they are.
I don't know. It was good though.
It made it more fun for us.
Oh, it made it like it was already fun. I think we spent like an hour doing that.
We spent a while doing that.
We basically interrupted his stream. Oh look, a mansion.
Yo.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna head over this way.
How many mansions have you seen thus far?
I don't know, 5? I'm not really keeping track. I do like the way the mansions look, like just peeking over the tops of the forest.
Yeah.
It definitely gives you that kind of haunted feeling, you know?
The haunted mansion.
Especially given how like isolated they are.
Yeah. Is this one of the ones with the secret spider room?
I don't know, but I'm not really here to get shit from them. I literally just wanted a flat area to place the campfires.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose that works.
Don't mind me just grilling on your roof.
Do the pillagers inside them like respawn at all? Like I know the evokers don't.
Can you look that up? I don't know.
Okay.
I actually have no idea.
Once all the Vindicators and Evokers are killed in the Woodland Mansion, they do not respawn.
Damn, okay.
And also, I guess, normal hostile mobs can spawn inside because it's dark.
Yeah.
I've never actually done a Woodland Mansion.
Really? They're not too difficult to deal with.
I never really had a reason to, because I didn't play in the patches before the Village and Pillage update, where you could just get totems from, like, raids.
You mean where you would just get it from killing the villagers in the mansions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only way you could get them. So they were non-renewable.
Yeah, they were kind of rare,
Yeah.
but now they're really easy to get.
Yeah, I guess that kind of decreased the value, although they are very useful items, so I appreciate that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you're holding one right now.
No, this is a totem of walking.
I didn't say Totem of Undying, I just said Totem.
Totem of Dying.
Phoenix did make that.
You equip it and just die.
If you equip, you made it so when you take any form of damage, it just kills you.
Nice.
There's also other such items like a half golden apple.
Well, who ate the other half?
No, it's just the other half's not covered in gold.
Well, that's stupid.
It's
What
Minecraft.
does it do? Give you
It's
one
like-
second of regeneration and like
Honestly, don't remember.
It's like
one
forgetting to dip your
heart of
baby's other
absorption.
heel in the river Styx.
What?
He's referencing Achilles, I think, and how
Yeah. That's the one.
his heel was left exposed. Yeah, that does seem a bit silly. Just like
Alright.
with
Wow,
his
this
other
is,
heel too.
there's a swamp here, too. This is an interesting view from the mansion. Oh. Ugh.
Bless you.
Tanks.
Thanks, I could help, bro.
Thanks for watching.
Until next Christmas, boys and girls. Hell yeah, it's Juggalo time.
I'm almost done. Oh look, it's gonna be in another forest.
Huh, the latest Minecraft snapshot removes the ability to open McRegion worlds.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, you could open them before?
Yeah, it would convert them.
Oh wow, okay. So it doesn't even convert them anymore.
No.
I didn't even realize it was still possible to directly do that.
Yeah. It was really buggy for a while though. Like a lot of times if you didn't do it gradually, like chests would disappear and stuff like that.
Ooh.
They did eventually fix that,
Damn.
but
I didn't even know the functionality was still there.
well, not anymore. it makes sense. It's sort of a lot of times you can get like chunks omitted when converting in more recent versions because like the formats are way different.
What, between Anvil and McRegion?
Yeah, well, between new Anvil and old, like the last McRegion, like when they were first added, it was similar, and so the conversion process was similar. But the Anvil format has been changed and tweaked over time, and so it's not as smooth.
As you do. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to change your saving system. World savings come a long way since the alpha save format.
Yeah.
Or even since, you know, MC level files. I think I'm gonna build the 7 million sign tomorrow. I've done this for like 14 hours. I kind of want to do something else.
There's no other things in life, only walk.
Please. This is gonna be right on the edge of the forest. Damn. I don't have to chop down a bunch of trees for this. I'll divert north. See if I can get into the plains. At least use the forest to build it, though. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Meat Squad.
I think I found my spot. I like this area. I like these, like, just large fields. They just feel right. Alright, here we are.
They feel right, man.
7 million blocks.
Yo.
Alright.
Oh wait, you just reached a milestone? What?
Yeah, I hit 7 million.
That's a lot of people to hit.
That's not what I meant, though.
It was like a conveyor belt, sort of like
The 7-mile spanking machine.
yeah. I was gonna say like an inverse of the 7-mile spanking machine.
Alright, let me update Fig Chair. You are here. Based. Alright. That's all for me for now. And as always, thanks for walking.